Hey everybody, Scott Steen with the winnersandwhiners.com, coming to you from the Bill Worrell studio deep in the bowels of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to talk about today's Deep-3. We are going to wind it up again here on Monday, and we're pretty excited, guys. Don't forget to, of course, like and subscribe. Take action, man. That's a good thing. Help us out help us keep everything going here for you. Check out all of our websites over at winnersandwhiners.com and statsalt.com as well for deep dives into not just these games, but every contest going on in America every single day. You know the drill. And if you stopped by last night for our drawing, what a hoot that was, especially the part at the very end where we didn't actually end. We just kind of went on for an extra 5 minutes, and boy howdy did we have some laughs. Congratulations to all of our winners and to our grand prize winner Karen, who won the cool cash prize of $100. Don't forget to get registered over at our websites, both of them, StatSalt and Winners and Whiners. Click on your registration for next week's drawing. It'll be held right after about an hour after the Kansas City Chiefs game there next Sunday. So look forward to that as well. And as always, please comment about what you guys are playing. Let me know what you're playing today. Let us know if you're digging these picks, if you're hating these picks, if you're tailing, if you're fading, and tell us why. And tell us if it's not too much trouble. Tell us what you're playing, because we got a lot of good cappers out there, and love it when we share some info and get together and whoop up on some casino ass. So there we go. So guys, we had a decent day. We finished 4-1 in our Fab Five on Sunday. Couldn't get the Lakers. The Cleveland Cavaliers just drug them down in the mud, and they couldn't get out of there, as that game was just stuck in neutral pretty much from the second quarter on. So we ended up 4-1, and for the weekend that makes us 6-4. And we laid a little extra juice on our goalpost bet. So even though we went 6-4, we had an ROI of about 5.5%, 6%. So still not too shabby. You know what? If you're making 6% on your money, you know what? Who's to complain? But this is another week. We roll on, and away we go. Taking a look at the NBA at the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Houston Rockets. The Rockets -7 is the number there. This game with a total of 203, it projects out to be about 105 to 98. That's how I've got it capped. And Houston, they're not having any problem at all with that 105 total. In fact, they've been averaging 119 points over their last 11 home games, while Memphis on the road, and not playing great. They're averaging 99 points over their last 10 road contests. The Rockets, they have been hot at home, especially against the number 10 1-1 ATS over their last 12. I think it's too much Rockets right here. Too much beard to be feared. Give me the Rockets -7. And Houston, we will have no problems. Yeah, I'm going to pretty much do that joke every time, in case you're wondering. There we go. All right, heading to the West Coast, staying in the NBA, as the New Orleans Pelicans head to the Staples Center to take on the Los Angeles Clippers. Clippers -3 in this spot. Two good teams score a lot of points. Number 3, number 4 scoring teams in the NBA. However, they have something else in common as well. They both play dreadful defense. But here's the difference. Even though these teams are similar to each other, almost mirror images, one team does better against the mirror than the other team does. New Orleans is just 12-20 versus poor defensive teams this year, and 13-22. Of course, these are both against the spread versus good offensive teams. The Clippers, on the other hand, they do much better playing themselves. They're 19-14 against the spread versus poor defensive teams, 18-13 against the spread versus good offensive teams, and to top it off, they are 11-5 at home against the spread versus losing teams. Now, New Orleans, on the other hand, just 2-6 on the road over their last 8 against the number. I think it's trending the wrong direction for the Pels right here. Give me the Clips -3 in that contest. And last but not leastly, I'm looking at the premier matchup in college ball tonight. I'm looking at Syracuse versus Duke. Now, here's the kicker, guys. It's about 3-ish a.m. Eastern time as we record this, and there's still no word on the Duke number. And why is that? Because freshman phenom Zion Williamson got poked in the eye last game against Florida State down there in Florida, and they don't know if he's going to go. However, it seems like, just from the way Krzyzewski was talking, from the reports that have trickled in, it seems like it wasn't a major thing. He didn't have headaches. He had some continued double vision, but there was no bleeding, anything like that. The thought is he's probably going to go in this game. And everything I'm going to tell you is going to favor Duke. However, if Zion Williamson doesn't go, I don't like Duke at all. I don't think they're a very different team. It's going to be hard. It's going to be weird with the number. I don't think that number will adjust enough to make it a solid play. So all of these facts and the pick is contingent entirely on Zion Williamson starting the game for the Duke Blue Devils. Okay, so with that, playing against the Qs, I'm going to guess the number is going to be somewhere in the 10 range with Zion Williamson. 8 to 10 maybe. I'm not sure. I mean, you know what? It might be a little higher than that. I wouldn't be stunned if it was higher. Like I'm just kind of taking a wild guess on this one. So we'll just have to see what happens. Yeah, if it got up in the if that number opens in the 14, 15 range, I'm not digging that. I probably like it. Probably like it more. No more than 10, 12 tops. Feel a lot better about it in single digits. So we'll have to see how that ends up capping out. I've got Duke rated number 1 in my power rankings. I've got Syracuse ranked number 36. Duke, they're monsters, man, especially at home. They're covered by an average of 12 points per game at home. That is 12 points over and above the spread. So that's some monster coverage right there. Not a lot of sweating. I think Duke is still undervalued, especially at home. I think Syracuse is a fine team, but they've got some bad losses. They've got a very bad loss at home to ODU, and then they have home double-digit losses to both Buffalo and Georgia Tech. Certainly decent teams, especially Buffalo, who's having a good season. But at the end of the day, they're nowhere near the quality of Duke, and this game is not in the friendly confines there up in Syracuse. Give me the Blue Devils minus the number. Keep an eye on Zion Williamson, and I think at the end of the day, guys, we'll get down on these two NBA picks and see if we can get down on the Dukes. If not, it's going to be a deep 2. But we'll see what happens. I wouldn't have put it on there if I didn't think Williamson was going to play. I think he's going to go, so we'll get down on those 3. At the end of the day, you know what we do. You know what we do around here. We're going to head back to the window. All right, everybody, very good. I got the shout-outs right here in my hot little hand. This is our shout-outs, cover all the NFL games as well. So, let's get to it, shall we? First of all, you'll notice a lot of people not on there because they had the Indianapolis Colts to beat the number against the Chiefs, as did I. As we discovered, as we talked about yesterday ad nauseum, I might have missed slightly on my evaluation of that game. So let's see how you guys did. The astute Aardvark, he's astute as always, getting those grubs. He played the Kansas City Indianapolis under 57, never a doubt, sir. He had the L.A. Rams Dallas over 48. He had Washington plus 6.5 with us on Sunday, and he also tailed us on the Michigan State bet and laid the 7 points. Those were all wieners. Brian G., there's one smart cat right there. Brian G. said Kansas City in a blowout. Absolutely correct, Brian. Well done. You know who got every pick right this weekend as far as the NBA? As far as the NFL goes, rather? No one. No. He had Dallas plus 7.5. And Dallas got home on that one, right? Man, all these games all run together for me. He had New England minus 4, of course. Philadelphia plus 8. Those all came in. Now, the Rams won by 8, right? Hey, staff. Rams win by 8.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's again a lot of games. Rams win by 8, so he did not have that one down. I did put that one right on the sheet. So 3 out of 4. So who got all 4 of them right? No one. And no one also got 3 out of 4. The hook, Eric, different Eric. The hook, Eric. He had the Pats -4. Well done, Tom. Terrific, in fine form today. Mikey B, he had New England +3 on a teaser there. Probably a little unnecessary, but yeah, we'd have those extra points when you need them. 40-ounce beer belly. He had the Pats and the Chargers to go over. They sure did. Everyday consumer, man after my own heart. He's a Bolts fan, but he played the Pats because he knew that's where the smart money was, and he was absolutely correct. Very good job. Sorry about you guys, and sorry about your Bolts, brother. I think I'd rather see the Bolts there in Kansas City than the Pats. I don't know. At first, I thought the Pats would be a better matchup, and then after that game today, I'm not sure. We shall see next week. Johnny Spritzel, Johnny, I love that name, Johnny Spritzel. He had the Pats. Big Ern McCracken. Big Ern McCracken. He didn't munch it a bit this weekend. He had the New England Chargers over. He had the Saints -8. Oh, so close, brother. So close. One missed field goal, and we'd have been even money on the NFL this weekend. So he missed that one. He had the over first half in the Saints game, over 24, and that cashed. 24 was the number, is what it came in. I'm guessing that he got home there under the wire the first half over. I Am Junior. He had the Eagles +8. Good call there. Billy T. He didn't give us a pick, but he gave us some serious praise of the Saints. So, who dat, Billy T? Who dat indeed? Philly Wolf. Philly Wolf, surprisingly, he chose the Eagles. When your name is Philly Wolf, probably picking the Eagles. And he got home, the Philly Wolf. Arrgh! Didn't get the win, but he did get the moral victory and the money. Sal V, he's down on the Eagles. Good job, Sal. And Eric T, he tailed us on Sparty, and he tailed us on that LA Chargers team total over 20.5. Never doubt there, Eric T had to sweat the ridiculous 2-point conversion there, and yeah, that was my heart was in my throat as they lined up for 2. But yeah, well done, guys. Silver Fox Soldier, he had the LA Lakers with us. Yeah, again covered that. But better news, he had Phillip Rivers over 260 yards. Yes, sir. Nice job, Mr. Rivers. Even though for the last 3 quarters he pretty much had no choice but to throw the ball. I also had the Pats money line. Well done. Jesse Moneyman James, he had the Philadelphia New Orleans under 51. Good call there, my friend. That came home. And he also had Philadelphia +8 also, as we've discussed. That got home as well. Break the bookie. He had Villanova over. Xavier over. I believe if he got it at 138, that got home by a point. Well done, Break. And he also had the New England Patriots. That's a fine day. That's a fine afternoon there as well. Mr. Cloud. Mr. Cloud had the Vancouver Canucks money line and the New England money line. Those both cashed. Nice job. Hammered Hank. He's nobody's errand boy. Get it? Hank Aaron. They're not all gems, folks. They're not all gems at all. It's late. Hammered Hank, he had the Eagles +8, and he also tailed us on the Fab 5, so he went 4-1 there as well. The way I do math, that makes it 5-1 on the day there for Hammered Hank. Pretty damn profitable day. Well done, sir. And Miguel Nola, he didn't really tell me what he played, but I'm guessing when you've got Nola in your handle, probably played the Saints. So, sorry about the bet, but congratulations on who dat. Going to play next week, host the Rams, and we'll find out who the Chiefs are going to play in the Super Bowl. All right, guys. There we go. Busy weekend. Had a lot of fun. Did our live thing. By the way, I had somebody ask me to do a live broadcast during the Lakers, and my schedule really wasn't set up for it, so I had a lot of capping to do. I had to get everything ready for tomorrow, but that's on the schedule. We're going to be doing that. We are going to be doing some live stuff probably for some of the bigger games. including perhaps maybe a little bit of live during the Super Bowl. I don't know if we're going to do 3.5 hours of live. I think you guys would probably be pretty annoyed with me after that long. But maybe we'll do a little 15, 20-minute cut in, talk about some in-game plays and things like that. So all that's still to be determined. But as you saw, we got the technology worked out. We figured out how to do it. And so we'll look for more live stuff. All right, guys, that's it. Have a great week. Hope you had fun this weekend. We cashed a few tickets, and on we go. Let's get some basketball in before next Sunday's NFL, shall we? And there we go, guys. Don't forget, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. See you again next time. Good luck, everybody.